Hello everyone. Today I want to share a brief book review of the book Truth and Subjectivity, Faith and History, Kierkegaard's Insights for Christian Faith by Dr. Varughese John. This is the book. This is actually a book I began quite a while ago, but paused after about 40 pages. Recently, while traveling by train, I picked up this book again, and this time I completed reading it, and it turned out to be a meaningful read. Also, a big thank you to my friend Tiawabang for gifting me this book because this book has benefited me a lot. One reason I chose to resume this book is because I was going to attend a book talk on another work by Dr. Varughese John, and he himself was present. That session was truly inspiring, and Dr. John is currently the principal of South Asia Institute of Advanced Studies, SIAX, in Bangalore, and it was genuinely a pleasure meeting him in person. That encounter gave me renewed motivation to revisit and complete reading his book. At its heart, this book is a deep engagement with the thought of Søren Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard is well known for his idea that truth is subjectivity. This does not mean that truth is relative or merely emotional. Rather, it means that truth, especially Christian truth, must be personally appropriated. It must be lived, not just intellectually accepted. So Dr. John carefully interacts with Kierkegaard's writing to show that Christian faith is not just about accepting doctrines or accepting historical facts, but about an existential commitment, a personal response to God. He also draws from Kierkegaard's idea of the leap of faith, that movement from knowing about God to actually trusting in God. One of the central tensions explored in the book is the relationship between faith and history. On the one hand, Christianity is grounded in real historical events, especially the death and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. On the other hand, Kierkegaard reminds us that historical knowledge alone cannot produce saving faith. So Dr. Varughese John brings this together by saying we cannot ignore history, but we also cannot base our faith on historical evidence alone. Faith ultimately involves a personal encounter, a response enabled by God. One of the most enriching aspects of this book is how Dr. John brings Kierkegaard's ideas into dialogue with Indian thought. He engages figures like Ramanuja and even modern thinkers like Amartya Sen. This is very significant. It shows that Kierkegaard is not just a Western philosopher confined to European concerns, but someone whose ideas can speak meaningfully into global and Indian context. At the same time, it reflects an important task of Christian theology today, engaging other philosophical and religious traditions thoughtfully without losing the uniqueness of the gospel. Now, while I appreciate the depth of the book, I do have some reservations. For example, the book ends with this quotation: a Christian witness should be just that, a witness of Jesus Christ and not his advocate. So it suggests that a Christian should be more of a witness than an advocate. I appreciate the emphasis on witness here, but I would say that the New Testament calls us to be both. to faithfully testify, and also to thoughtfully defend the truth. I also felt that while the book rightly critiques over dependence on rational apologetics, evidential apologetics still has an important role, not only for believers, but also as a means God may use to draw people to Himself. Overall, this book is a rich and thought-provoking book. It helped me think more deeply about Kierkegaard, about the nature of faith, and about how Christian truth engages both history and personal experience. I especially appreciate its intercultural dimension, bringing together Western philosophy and Indian thought into meaningful dialogue. So that's it about this book. Thank you for watching. God bless us all.